some pretty much updates or more updates about the Anthony Joshua's accident, which unfortunately claimed the lives of two people who are very much close to him. Now we are getting more updates into this particular accident, as in what really caused this, and even the person who might have caused this, because initially the report which came suggested that there was a stationary vehicle which was parked alongside the Ibadan highway, or Ibadan Express Highway, and then apparently the car that Anthony Joshua was traveling in, it rammed into it, and many people have been calling out the driver and also the circumstances, because according to some drivers and passengers who witnessed Anthony Joshua's convoy basically on the same road, they came out to express that prior to the accident, Anthony Joshua's car was kind of speeding. Today we have more updates in regards with what is really happening, because we are learning that the driver involved will be arrested and he could face prosecution. So first off, basically reporting here that driver in Anthony Joshua crash released from hospital could face charges, and this is definitely coming from the Nigerian police. They are saying that they are looking into the circumstances that might have caused this particular accident. As you can see here, Nigeria Stories also confirmed this from Vanguard News, that this is the reality, and the people the driver who was driving Anthony Joshua together with his two friends could face some serious charges, and ultimately he could be fined, or perhaps he could be imprisoned. Now, BBC World is also out here giving us a new glimpse as to what is really going on. According to BBC World, they are saying that the Nigeria police early investigation showed that the car that the British boxer Anthony Joshua was traveling in experienced a bust due to excessive speed and lost control. The former champion survived the crash, but the two members of his team were killed. So apparently, as you are seeing videos, as you are seeing on the screens, this is exactly what really happened. According to preliminary investigation coming from the Nigeria police, they are saying that the car that Anthony Joshua was traveling in, it was speeding, and due to excessive speeding, it experienced a tire burst, and this particular tire burst is what may have caused the vehicle to lose control and ultimately ramp into a stationary vehicle, thereby causing the death of these two prolific team members of Anthony Joshua, which basically does the same thing that TMZ here is also reporting. That reports Anthony Joshua, a driver in fatal crash, could face charges after hospital release, and this is definitely coming from the Nigerian authorities. A quick one here before we go on to the other part. It says days after the crash that injured Anthony Joshua and killed two of his trainers, the man behind the wheel was reportedly being discharged. Behind the wheel has reportedly been discharged from the hospital and could face criminal charges for his new role in the accident. A police spokesperson told The Guardian Nigeria that the driver, who was hired for the trip, has been speaking with officials to share his side of the story. So we are learning that the driver who apparently was driving Anthony Joshua was hired for the night, and apparently he has been speaking with authorities now to share his side of the story, and that is exactly what is really going on. Now, there's a new angle to all of these things which is going on. Now, the new angle here is that the Telegraph UK have released a sketch, or perhaps a blow-by-blow account as to what really might have caused this. So on the screens here, you see Anthony Joshua's car suffered a tire blowout. The British boxer was on his way to visit family when his car struck the back of a packed truck. Find out more. So basically, they are giving us a sketch here, and as you can see, this is the sketch. It says, how did the crash happen and who was driving? So as you can see here, you can see that this way, or is basically a 3-lane here, and Anthony Joshua's car is what is being squared, or is being is being shown in the rectangle below, the red box below. And as you can see, it lost control, or because it had a tire burst, it veered off the main road and then it ramped into a stationary vehicle which was parked alongside the road. Now in here, the next sketch here, as you can see on the screens, it shows that the car had 4 occupants in it, because we are learning that the car was a Lexus Jeep. And as you can see, where the car hit, or the part of the car that hit the stationary track, as you can see, it had 2 people. It had a driver, the local driver in front, and we are learning that the person on the screen, the local driver, did survive, and then behind the driver, or just opposite the driver, is the victim, or the person who was sitting behind the driver, opposite the driver, died on the spot, and he happened to be one of Anthony Joshua's team members. And at the back was another Anthony Joshua's team member who was also a victim too. And then Anthony Joshua himself was just at the back of the driver. And unfortunately, the car kind of rammed sideways, so it kind of killed both of these two people. The victim one and the victim two were sitting, at the right side of the car. It killed both of them on impact. So this is the Telegraph's illustration of what really happened, as the Nigerian police continue to say that they are looking into the issue and they're investigating, and also they are questioning the driver as to what really happened, because many people believe that the overspeeding might have caused this whole issue, and this is a very, 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 very sad issue. So we are looking at all of this issue. We'll definitely give you more out there. But then, currently, as I'm speaking to you, there are many reactions which is coming from many notable people here in Nigeria, or perhaps in Nigeria, and basically their argument is that something should be done. Now, a tribute video have been released. This particular tribute video captured when Anthony Joshua, together with these these same two team members, visited P Square, the defunct member of P Square, the now defunct group P Square. One of their members, Mr. P, Anthony Joshua, together with his team members, visited the house of Mr. P, and this was one of the last time that we witnessed these two people together with Anthony Joshua in a lively movie. We saw them off camera. They were happy to be around Anthony Joshua, but unfortunately, this incident claimed the lives of these two people. So we watch this particular video, which was posted by Mr. P from the P Square group, and then when we come back, we will also take a lesson to what some people, including the very dark man is taught, and also his suggestions on what really happened, and also the news going on as to Anthony Joshua, what will happen to him, because we're even learning that as it is now, Anthony Joshua has fractured his leg, and just tells you the severity of this whole accident. But before then, let's just take a look at this particular video, which is a tribute video of the two members who were killed in the Anthony Joshua's car crash. All right, so the video we just watched is a video which included Anthony Joshua's two friends who lost their lives in that unfortunate accident. So you could see Anthony Joshua in the shot together with his two friends who are now deceased, and it's a very sad scene because they visited Mr. P, shared some fun moments, and unfortunately, this is what really the consequence of trying to visit Nigeria and trying to visit the family of Anthony Joshua ended up in such manner. We just thank God that Anthony Joshua is alive, but then definitely this is a very big blow. Now, the very dark man is also sharing his thought as to what really happened, and also the way forward, because there are many reactions of many Nigerian people who are equally blaming the state, and many people are also blaming the driver and Anthony Joshua's convoy for overspeeding.
All right, so first of all, my condolences goes to Anthony Joshua and to the family of his friends that lost their life as a result of that tragic accident that they were involved in Ogun State. You see, a lot of you will not understand what Anthony Joshua is currently going through, but let me just break it down so that you can imagine what he's currently going through and his mental health as you speak. Imagine, say, you dey live for Abuja and your village dey for Kogi State. You can't invite your two close friends, say, make una go Kogi State, make una go chop live, make una connect with una roots. And then as una reach Kogi State, those your two friends come by as a result of accident. But you, when you invite them, nothing happened to you. Or maybe you just get minor injury, they can't carry you to hospital. But those your friends when you invite, say, make they come chop live, they come by. Just imagine now you go understand where Anthony Joshua currently doing. They all left the UK to come to Nigeria, but only him, they flew him out for treatment yesterday to the UK, but he left alone and his two friends that their body day. Just imagine what he's currently going through. Now, but sadly, this is the price that Anthony Joshua have to pay for leaving the country where things they work well and coming to a country where nothing works. Yeah, this is the price he has to pay, and it's quite unfortunate that people lost their life as a result of him paying the price for coming into a country where nothing works. Now, I saw a diagram where they said the truck that the hit was parked, and according to road safety, Anthony Joshua was speeding. The question is that truck supposed to park there? I mean, I wasn't there, but I'm going to talk about these truck drivers and the road laws in Nigeria. Is that truck supposed to be parked there? Especially in this festive period. Are trucks even supposed to be moving this festive period? No. If you go to advanced countries, this is not the time where truck moves unless you are carrying a perishable goods. Or maybe you are carrying medicines. You are not even supposed to move, let alone to be parking on that place. Now only in Nigeria, you go see say trucks go park for major road. They go park for side, they go block road. Some of them, the truck go stop. It go spoil for a center of the road. They feel not even put triangle. They feel not put triangle, you no go know. You go to say they move and you know they move, even at night. We keep complaining about the regulation of these truck drivers and how they move on our roads. But the government are not doing anything about it. Sometimes on Lagos State, you go see say truck don't fall for road. That one go cause traffic, or people go there for traffic for like 12 hours. Because they have refused to regulate these truck drivers and how they use these trucks on our road. Sometimes these trucks are overloaded. If you go Kogi now, they don't chop some side. Go Edo State, truck drivers don't chop one side. They go park full road. Why? Nobody is doing anything about this. Nobody. And they look the truck. That's how they use rope, tie them. Thank God, I even made a video when I was in Germany. See.
Alright, so this is to our big billionaire in Nigeria, Aliko Dangote and the Dangote Group. Lately, your truck don't dey by a lot of Nigeria because of our law. But let me tell you about the law in Germany. First law in Germany when it comes to truck is that no matter the accident and the impact you have, the truck, whatever is on the truck must not flip. Even though the motor will tumble, make you not come off from the ground. Now, if you notice the way they take boats this thing, you will see say, yeah, they both up and down. Come. The law says that no matter what's on earth, no matter the impact you are going to have in Germany, this thing must not leave this truck. If the truck will fall, it dare not come out. That is the law. It's not ready to leave yet. See here too, they go hook am, tie am. Yeah, they double lock am. Say they don't block am. But Nigeria, Dangote get money, Dangote Group get money, but there's no level for protection. Our road law, I don't understand. Come go check this one. See how they pardon, see everything, see how they buckle am. That the buckle on the tire, and so it did like that all through. Come see it. See, look. See how they clip on all the way. That's how they clipped it. So no matter what happens to this truck, if you like, make it jam this pillar. as e drive, anything wey make this thing comot from the body of the truck, for the body of this truck, the company is going down. But for Nigeria, any other thing, because they don't care about the people. Anyways, peace and love. I hope Nigeria becomes a great country. Don't play.
See the way it is heavily bolted, according to their laws there, that no matter the impact of the accident, whatever is on the truck should never touch the ground. They will finish that company if it does. When I was in Germany, you won't see the trucks moving around. Unless you are carrying a perishable goods. You are meant to drive in the evening. There are some time where you have to drive. In Nigeria, anytime they like. These people have no license. During the time of FINA matter. Now so, we catch plenty of them, they don't get license. But again, why is a truck driver parked on the road during festive period? The only reason why a lot of people seem to care now is because Anthony Joshua, they involved. And the international communities, their eyes is on Nigeria. That's why President Bola Ahmed Tinubu even issued statement. If not, man, they no send. Maybe Anthony Joshua and his friends be the first. Only this month alone, if you do your investigation, you go see a lot of people don't buy for that road. It's only trending because AJ is involved. It's quite unfortunate. This is what they pay for living in a country that works well and coming to a country that does not work. This is what they have to pay, and it's quite unfortunate. It's quite unfortunate. Drivers have no license, they don't have no road laws. Truck drivers are not supposed to move during the day, but nobody cares. May God help us for Nigeria. My condolences goes to Anthony Joshua. This period, I don't know how you are feeling, but may God, I can only imagine. May God comfort you. And also to the family of those his two friends, condolences goes to you too. This period, may God comfort you, and God bless you all. And please, Nigerian government, it is really important that you regulate these truck drivers. There needs to be a law for them, create a rule for them, do the best you can. Else, we'll continue having this conversation over and over again. There are a lot of people that have been left in the hospital as a result of reckless truck driving and also this parking on the road driving. A lot of people. May God help us. This one love, don't play. All right.
All right. So that was that was the very dark man giving his view or sharing his view on the recent accident of Anthony Joshua, which have now come to light that his accident happened due to number one, over speeding, and also the fact that the driver who was speeding, he had that somehow, or due to one or two reasons beyond our knowledge, the tire that Anthony Joshua, the car that Anthony Joshua was traveling, the tire of that car burst, which made the car veer off the road, lose control, and ramp into that particular stationary vehicle. It's a developing story. We are monitoring all the turn of events to give you more updates as all of these various events continue to unfold.